And how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Outside low, ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Brian Reynolds here. Swing and a foul straight back. One out, bases empty. Cut on and lifted in the air, and it drops in.
Batting third, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
Man at first with one gone. Here's O'Neal Cruz. First pitch misses.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
The 1-0. And another ball. Ohtani checks the runner.
No, he's safe.
Here's a 2-0. Just missed.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Designated hitter Andrew McCutchen.
And now it's Andrew McCutchen.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Reynolds over at second. Cruz over at first with one away. Swings and misses at the sweeper.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's Joey Bart now. High fly ball out into left center field. Makes the grab, and that is that. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starter, Paul Skeens.
Big time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Strike two.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Makes the grab. 2 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1. Two outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. Ohtani back to work. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides, and with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And ball 1.
Two the count.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I love the
Key
approach he
Bryant
had
Hayes.
right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. Now the third baseman, Key Bryant Hayes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
On the ground to third, Muncy throws across the diamond, 2 down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And that one is downstairs. 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. And that's down and away.
Well, out there on the mound, he's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
Swing and a ground ball. In plenty of time to first. That takes care of Kiner-Falefa. And that is that. Pirates leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here in LA, bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one lifted to left. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
Batting fifth, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. There's the strike. And a foul ball. Got him looking. 2 away.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Max Muncy stands in now and watches strike 1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
And a foul ball. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Got him looking. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back. And the batter now, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Pham measures 6 feet 2 inches. Hitting leadoff in today's game. He joined the team as a free agent. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He beats the throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
Left fielder Ryan Reynolds.
B-Ray coming to the plate now. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Oh, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Pham gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. Got him swinging. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, that splitter out of the hand, it just sort of jumps on you, and your interpretation is here comes a fastball again. Well, it never really reaches because the bottom falls out of it and you swing over the top, and that's why they call it a split finger fastball, because it looks like a four-seamer.
So up next, O'Neill Cruz. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Man at first, one away. And now it's 3-2.
Interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
McCutchen stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Top of the third, no score. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The pitch to McCutchen. Here's a drive by McCutchen. Out to left. Well struck. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. So no runs here on a base hit. No errors and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That should put a jolt into this home crowd. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. Right through there for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the third. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. That one at triple digits.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
We got full count.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. He kind of rolled
Second
over on this
baseman,
pitch a little bit,
Hassan
but he got enough
Kill.
behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Now it's the second baseman. Fouled off. He was late. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Conforto aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mookie Betts, the next to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Turns and fires to Betts. That one fouled off. Strike 3. Skeen sends her packing. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Yeah, here comes Tommy Edman. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Not even close there. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now a 1-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the fourth.
Catcher,
this is Joey Bart. Ball one there.
You know, these Pirates, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into...
Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. And we're level. It's 1-1.
This game is breathing new life thanks to that home run, and that's exactly what they needed. Sometimes we say it's a sinker that didn't sink. Well, that was a splitter that just didn't split. Kind of like a BP fastball. And when you throw that pitch, don't expect to get it back. You're getting a new baseball from the umpire.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Now here is Billy Cook. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one. One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And there's a ball.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering way upstairs. Got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Next to hit, Nick Gonzalez. Doubled in his first AB. And that one way outside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. That's in there. That's strike one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Two down. Hit in the air, right field. Pajes pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Key Brian Hayes.
Now batting, Key Brian Hayes. Grounded out his first time. Right through there for a strike. Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Two out, space is empty.
Count's full.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's inside and a good at-bat ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at
Up
first
next
base is
for
going to
the
have a
Pirates,
very aggressive
shortstop,
secondary
Isaiah
lead. So a
Tyler
ball down the
Vallejo.
line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one fouled hard the other way. Hayes off of first with 2 away.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. But Pittsburgh gets even on the solo homer. All even at 1 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. That's towards center. Cruz under it. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
And now
left
Teoscar
fielder,
Hernandez.
Teoscar
He's 0 for 1.
Hernandez.
And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That misses. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
That's a ball.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And the count's full. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him swinging. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Struck out looking at his first at bat. That clips the corner. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
That one not close. The count now 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 outs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
A lot of pop in that bat. Had the distance for the Oppo home run, but many times you have that slice going to the opposite field, and he just couldn't keep that one fair.
And that's downstairs. And the count is filled up.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Check swing at a 3-2. Appeal down to first, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Nothing doing here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. Back here in L.A., top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Tommy Pham.
Tommy Pham.
Ohtani back to work. Inside, ball 1. The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Michael Grove looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia getting cranked up as well.
Ball. That's inside.
Right through there for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hernandez ranging after it. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. So digging in, Brian Reynolds. 1 for 2. And that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Out to short, bats up with it. And they take care of Reynolds for the out.
Up next for Pittsburgh, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Just missed.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Gets the outside corner with that one. That one misses, and that's ball 2.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
That one's in there. That is strike 2. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the inning's still alive with Andrew McCutchen coming to the dish.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's McCutchen. 0 for 2 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Cruz, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is down low, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. Foul ball, still 0-2. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And next for LA, Andy Pajes. He's already homered here in this one. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. And a big swing and a miss.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
1 down, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, into double-digit strikeouts. He should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Michael Conforto will climb in. That one at triple digits.